Hello everyone, my name is Priyanshi Mathur and today we will learn about towns and types of towns. So the medieval period was an era of stability and provided much peace and prosperity in the medieval period. So the Cholas, the Delhi Sultans and the Mughals provided a very much stable government which also brought in peace and prosperity. Now, why do people settle in towns? Towns are basically the places where people can get more facilities and they usually found towns very much easier than living in the villages because villages are not properly developed and people cannot find basic facilities in the villages. So most of the people in nowadays prefer settling in towns. Now what are towns? Towns are bigger than villages but not much bigger than the cities. Now, what are the sources where we can find about these towns? So, from the Mughal official documents on land revenue and land grants tells us about the old and the new towns. Now, the types of towns are basically classified on the basis of different functions each town performed. Like each town performed, so these towns are classified on those bases. So now we will talk about the types of towns. So the types of towns are the capital towns, craft towns, temple towns, commercial towns and the pilgrimage towns. Now we will talk about the capital towns. So capital towns are basically those towns which were the centers of administration and also the places where the kings hold their courts and also the places which are more into administration services. So that towns are taken under capital towns. For example, Agra, that time it was known as Fatehpur Sikri, then Lahore was the seat of Emperor Akbar. And capital towns also is known where the people used to visit those places in the olden times and even today. Like Shah Jahan made Delhi his capital and named it as Shahjahanabad. And the Chandni Chowk, which is a very famous shopping complex which was built by her daughter. Second type of towns, that is the temple towns. So temple towns were the towns which were majorly known for its temples and also the large number of functions these towns performs. So to cater to the needs of these temples, many people started settling to the towns. So the people who settled in these temple towns were the garland makers, the weavers, the sculptors, the dancers, the weavers, the musicians and the etc. So the few examples of temple towns are Tirupati, Allahabad, Mathura and Vrindavan. We will talk about the other type of towns, that is the pilgrimage town. So the word pilgrimage itself means a long journey people make to travel to their religious places. So the long distance that people travel from one place to the other to reach out to their religious place is taken under the pilgrimage towns. So few examples are Mathura, Vrindavan, Allahabad and the Dargah of the famous Sufi saint Khwaja Nizamuddin Aulia at Ajmer and Khwaja Hazrat Nizamuddin at Delhi. So these are the places where devotees travel from a long distance to reach out to their religious places. Now we will discuss about the craft towns. So craft towns were basically known for their specialized crafts. So the nobles and the kings required luxurious goods. So this led to the development of the craft towns. So few examples are Bidar, famous for its bidri work, and Hyderabad, famous for its gem cutting, and Murshidabad, famous for its silk fabric. So these are the few places which are known for their specific kind of crafts. The last type of town, that is the commercial and trading towns. So these towns were known because of the products found in that region and also to the nearness to the ports or trade towns. So the commercial and the trading towns are further divided into two types, that is inland trading towns and port towns. So these were the places which were known for their nearness to the port. So the few examples under commercial and trading towns are Ahmedabad and Kazim Bazar for cotton and silk textiles, Kabul, a famous center for horse trade, Hampi, Masulipattnam and Surat are also included under commercial towns. So in this video we learned about the towns and the types of towns. Thank you for watching this video.